think I'm cute. I know I'm sexy. I've got the looks that drive the girls wild. I've got the moves that really move 'em. I'm sexy in, up and down their spine. It's the Dr. J's Big Sexy Valentine's Day Special! Hello and welcome to Dr. J's Big Sexy Valentine's Day Special! With Eric Cartman.
Oh, Mr. J, it's so wonderful to have you back.
Kenny McCormick.
It's so far to do. I fucking guess. I don't know the better to fucking do. I just can't.
And of course, our wonderful resident social worker, Dr. Catherine Hoffman-Yoon.
Thank you, Joker. Always nice to be here.
You're quite welcome. Oh, wait a minute. Where are my manners? I'm so sorry. I forgot. We've got a couple other special guests here. Why did I not? Why have I not?
Wait, we have more guests?
Well, yes, of course. You see, you scheduled one of those funny fangled group things, right?
No.
Well, I decided to give you your wish. Please welcome a blast from your past and my beautiful, beautiful relationship partner, off and on, of course, Harley Quinn.
Oh, Borden, it's so wonderful to be here today.
I told you, call me Dr. J in public.
Okay, Borden.
Oh, how nice to finally meet you, Harley. The last time I saw you,
goodness,
you were...
Catherine, don't be so coy. We met already.
We did, when you were Dr. Quinzel.
Yeah. Oh, those were the times, weren't they?
They really were.
Oh, isn't that just great?
And of course, we have a friend of yours from a long, long time ago. A star-crossed lover. Please welcome to Dr. J's Big Sexy Valentine's Day Special, Scarecrow!
Oh, God.
Hello, my old friend that goes bump in the night.
Hello, Scarecrow, you wonderful son of a gun. How's that fear toxin coming along?
Oh, I was talking to her, but it's going wonderfully. Thank you for asking.
Not everyone has the same relationship you and I do, Puddin'.
I know that, but I mean, I thought he'd be more cordial. He's on my show. But I believe you to have met. How are you feeling, Catherine?
That's how I'm feeling.
Oh my goodness! Wait just a second here. We've got one more guest.
Sorry, what?
Please welcome, all the way from Iceland, the famed researcher, Dr. Yoon. You and him sound exactly alike. See, that's what we do. We reunite people right here on Dr. J's Self-Help.
Honey, how are you?
Yes, honey, how are you? Oh, wait. Give me just a second here. I'm a bit confused. Which one of you three is she talking to?
I don't know. I thought it was me. After that night in med school. Oh, you don't know? Oh, you don't know? Oh, that's cute. Okay, so one time before a big exam...
I don't think we need to go into this at all.
Oh, come now. It was a beautiful memory. So one time in a medical exam, Dr. Yoon was just so freaked out. So we decided to give each other a full frontal massage. It was the most sensual thing I have ever felt in my life.
What?
We really, really don't need to be talking about this right now.
You started moaning and everyone was like, oh, yeah.
Please don't worry about what he meant by 3. Please do not ask what he meant by 3. Just, before Scarecrow was Scarecrow, we may have had a relationship.
May have. That's not how I would put it.
How would you put it?
I would say we definitely were an item. You're just afraid to say it out loud.
Oh, don't be afraid, Catherine. We're all among friends here. Isn't that what you say every week?
Yeah, that is what I say every
So why
week.
don't you say how you truly feel, honey?
I'm married. Does my past really matter at this point? Like, we talk about moving forward all the time in group, and what matters is the present and our futures. We can always move past the past.
Oh, come now. You always asking us to bring up past experiences. I remember, holidays with the family and our big philosophies on relationships.
Wasn't this supposed to be talking about Valentine's Day and what people do when they're alone or something like that? Like, I could have sworn that's what you wanted to talk about yesterday.
Okay. So there's one time, Holly and Mr. J, that's you and me, honey. We decided to rev up the old Holly. Vroom, vroom.
Yes, vroom, vroom. Exactly. Now, she got together with a whole bunch of cake in that big sultry body of hers. But you know all about that, Catherine. And I decided to have a lovely birthday celebration, as it were. But Scarecrow, I'm sure you and Catherine, or you and any of your relationship partners, have had similar encounters.
Oh, God.
Well, certainly. There's always experiences to be had. And Catherine, why wouldn't you want to bring up the past? Unless it's coming back to haunt you.
You know exactly why I don't want to bring up the past.
But the viewers don't! Why don't you want to bring up the past?
I also would love to know.
What do you want to know exactly?
Well, exactly. How do the mechanics work? Okay, so when a man and a woman, or a man and a man, or a man and a girl come against you, love each other very, very, very much. But that's all Mom said before she had a escort come to the door, and she left, and she's like, "Bye, Pepsikins."
Has CPS ever been involved with you? Like, I'm getting concerned for you as a child.
Why do you think he came to the program?
Right, the program. Okay, if I tell you about my past, can we move on with the episode?
Sure, honey. Why don't we start?
Harley and I were friends in grad school, okay? Stuff happened. There you go. Scarecrow and I were together for years.
Wow. Stuff happened. I wouldn't say stuff happened. I was your little Queenie. And you were my red-hot Hoffman.
Oh my God, it was one summer.
One very long summer.
Scarecrow I was with for several years, okay? Before he was Scarecrow. All right? Thought we were going to get married, and then somebody went and took his own fucking serum. So there you go. That's the story. I'm married now, happily married, and my husband's back. End of story. Yes, honey. That's all there is to say.
I don't think that's all there is to say. Scarecrow, do you think that's all there is to say?
I don't think so at all. I think that she was scared of the real me. And how can you be in a relationship with someone if you can't handle who they are deep down inside?
You're essentially a drug addict. What was I supposed to do? What was I supposed to do at the time?
Well, you were supposed to Move on from the past. Stick to the present and look to the future, as you said.
You've always been a fucking smartass. Every single class, you always would do this to the professors. You know that, right?
Well, now they're all dead, and I'm the only one standing, so I have a feeling maybe I was right.
Never could be wrong, could you? Always had to be right. Always had to be right. Do you have any idea what that did to me coming home and seeing you with that fucking mask on?
Do you have any idea what it did to me when you left?
Well, I don't know. I do remember shortly thereafter you killing all of our professors, so I don't even know what that's supposed to mean.
That sounds fucking awesome, dude.
I did that for us.
Oh.
On what planet do you do that for someone?
Planet Earth. We have a fan question now. Let's just see here. Dear Dr. J, I am a bisexual woman who is currently exploring bodies, and I would love to know what exactly are the differences between receiving from a man and receiving from a woman. What are your thoughts, Dr. J? Well, truthfully, I've never really had the experience of being with a man, so I'm going to pass this one off if you don't mind. Catherine?
Want to know, dear?
You know what, honey? Shut up. Shut up. You're my husband, and I love you, but shut up. Do we want to talk about what you were doing in Iceland? Because I can talk about what you were doing in Iceland.
Oh, what were we doing in Iceland? Please, the public wants to know.
Do you want to explain it or shall I? Because I can explain it, because I really don't think my past relationships have anything to do, because I never did what you did when I was in a relationship.
Oh, my.
Jerry.
You know what? Fine. You know what? Just explain it. You explain it. You explain it to them in your stupid parka.
Oh, honey, please, not something to be ashamed of.
It's only an open relationship if both people know it's an open relationship. That's how it works. You didn't see me going off with Joker and Harley when you and I were together.
Whoa!
Look at what's happening.
Let's make this perfectly clear. I am way out of your league.
You're not out of mine.
And you know what? That's the other thing too. I met you right after I broke up with Scarecrow. I could have been off with him the entire time, because it's not but I didn't do that because it's not an open relationship if you don't tell the other person it's an open relationship. Having an understanding is not going around sleeping with people when you're away on a 6-month sabbatical, okay? That's not what having an understanding is. Don't you fucking dare use the psychobabble on me. I fucking wrote the book on that. Don't you dare.
Oh, Scarecrow, for the benefit of people at home, what exactly is the psychobabble?
Essentially, they're pulling out all the cards on each other, trying to find the right words to get under each other's skin, get the either one to give up on their argument.
Oh, that is wonderful. Can somebody get some chairs?
Yeah.
Oh, wait a second. Hang on a second. That's wonderful. I'm so happy you're here. Ladies and gentlemen, I got a very special guest.
Wait, what?
Another one? Why is there another one? Do we need more guests? I don't even know now.
Oh, come now, Catherine. You always knew what this was about.
No, evidently it was about you bringing in the dude who broke my fucking heart years ago. Yeah, that's what it was about.
Oh, and how exactly did he break your heart?
How did he break my heart? How did he break my heart? Simple. He did all of these experiments, made himself into what you see today, the Scarecrow, and like, what was I supposed to do? I found out I was pregnant. I came back and he's talking like that. So what else was I going to do?
Whoa, you were pregnant?
I was. Couldn't keep it.
You were
Why
pregnant?
not, honey?
Did I? Oh, fuck. Oh, God.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome a very special guest to Dr. J Self-Help. I got it right, Puddin'?
Who is this guest, Hal? We never talked about any other guest.
Well, so I just got a call. My friend Red is here!
Red?
Well, you know her as Poison Ivy, but I know her as Red.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, please say hello to Poison Ivy.
Hello.
Hello. Ooh. Hello.
Oh, my word. Is she feeling okay, Harley?
Yeah, she's just starstruck, Puddin'.
Ah. So anyway, Catherine, you wanted to talk about Valentine's Day? Come on. You're supposed to be the professional here, the socialer. Come on.
I don't know. You know what, Scarecrow? How about you process what I just said, since we're all processing our personal information? Or you know what, maybe, Joker, how about you talk about the fact that, like, you and Harley have a weird bisexual threesome going on. You know, let's just all get it out in the air. Why don't we?
Okay, very, very well.
Well, see, I started off with Dr. Catherine Hoffman-Yoon in medical school. It was a beautiful summer. She taught me all about the birds and the bees and the flowers and the trees and the flower down below. And this thing called casual consensual sex. And then we got together over and over and over again. I tried to tell her that I found someone else, but I somehow felt like she never, ever got over me. And looking at her now, so old, so decrepit, so depressed, I can't help but feel sympathy for the woman I once cared about. And then, of course, I got my pudding.
Damn straight you got your pudding.
And we have done so many things together. Kidnapping children. We got that Jokerfish business off the ground.
That's true. Now, Catherine was talking about earlier, like way back, about friendship and business. Well, friendship may not work, but relationships, they sure as hell do.
Oh, yeah. We got so many people, so many happy-go-lucky Jokerfish. I was so happy.
You were happy. Just think about all the money we made and all the people's lives we made it better.
Yeah, but my relationship with my pudding, as great as it is sometimes a little bit unstable. And there was one time I worked up the courage and I left.
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
But she asked about my relationship history. I kind of have to. So,
And wasn't that when you met with Ivy? You know what? I'm gonna have a drink now, because why the hell not? And you guys all talk amongst yourselves. Why not? Hey, Scarecrow, didn't you have like a weird experience with the Joker way back when? Who knows?
We don't really talk about that.
Yeah, that's definitely off limits.
Really? That's off limits. But like our relationship, the whole telling me that you were going to be with me forever and you were going to take care of me. Yeah, I find out I'm friggin' pregnant, come home, and what are you doing? You're playing scaredy cat. So what the heck am I supposed to do? Couldn't even keep the baby because I didn't know what kind of chemicals you were using. That was a fun night.
Apparently, I didn't even know who you were.
No,
I didn't
from
know
what
you
my
were the
mom
kind of-
tells me, you can keep your chemical baby no matter what.
You know what? Honestly, your mom probably shouldn't have kept you. There, I said it. I said it.
Dr. J!
I know. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We'll get her back for this.
Dr. J, that really hurt me. She doesn't want me to be really hurt. Otherwise, I grind up people's parents and eat chili and then...
I know.
Well, I guess it's a good thing I'm an orphan then. But why didn't you take a note out of Scarecrow's book? Scarecrow, why don't you say what you do to people's parents? Because I know it's worse than whatever he does.
I simply expose them to their true selves. Open their minds to what's really hiding inside.
And how about that family that ripped each other apart with their own hands because of what you put them through? How about that one? Tell them about that one.
Well, obviously they weren't strong enough to survive in this world. And Mr. Cartman here is. Just look at all of the wonderful things he does out of fear.
Yeah.
Never your fault. Never your fault. Oh, and we're not going to talk about the fact that every time Jay and Harley fight, she goes off and does the exact same thing my husband does when he goes off to Iceland. She goes off to Ivy. You know what?
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
You know what?
whoa.
You and he
Your
have
husband
so much in
Red?
common.
Your husband met Red.
How am I supposed to know? Who the heck goes to Iceland? I don't even know who goes to Iceland. He doesn't even need to go there.
It's an open field of communication, though.
Your study is bullshit. You have had no results in the last 6 years. Your study is bullshit. You and I both know that. I'm the one who's like the breadwinner, who's holding everything down, and look at what you're bringing in. You know what? Maybe Joker's right. Maybe I should have stayed with maybe I should have stayed with Scarecrow. Maybe I should have stayed with Harley. Who the hell knows? But man, it would have been better than being cheated on repeatedly. Oh, shut up. I'm going to go back to my drink.
Oh man, how terrible is that? So anyway, you were with Plant Face, as I remember correctly, Hal.
Yes, my Ivy. My little Red. She really taught me about what it meant to be a woman. A strong, independent woman. Didn't you, Ivy? Didn't you, Red?
Yeah,
That night we had together.
it's so romantic.
It was so beautiful. She made a garden just for me.
What?
Yeah. She got all of her little plants together. She got some mixed together. She got some stuff in her throat. And then she poured it down mine. Now I can be as close to her as I want.
In what way?
In the obvious way, Puddin'. About that three-way we were mentioning earlier.
She is not my type. I've been into several toxins, but definitely not that.
Well, what's wrong with it?
You know what? Let's just move on casually.
Now he wants to move on.
Question number 1. This is also fan-submitted questions here. How would you describe your dream first date? Let's start off with someone easy. Cartman?
Well, I would take my woman to my house, and I would have her cook me some food. And I would have her, sit down with me. She could turn on my Okama Game Sphere, because I have that. And then she could also get me my controller and get me a nice pillow for my back. Then chase away my kitty, and then tell my stupid friends to go the hell away. Now that would be bliss.
See, that's a very healthy first date, Cartman. And it's a great way to get to know someone. Mr. McCormick, Kenny, how about you?
Oh, I fucking say the fucking guns out of the way. I ain't fucking telling you. Like, hey, man, it's kind of fucking together. And then she be like, oh, Johnny, man, and like, oh, yeah. And then like,
And that is also a very healthy first date. Some people give in to their primal natures. And speaking of primal natures, Scarecrow, how would you describe your perfect first date?
My perfect first date. I think a picnic would be lovely. Going out and walking in a field, birds, trees, and flowers. Set down the picnic basket, have her reach inside, have some fear toxin prepared, and then watch her react to all of the beautiful things that she just experienced fall apart in her hands.
Wow, you are very deep.
I'm sorry. That's what you did on our first date?
I didn't say us, but that's a solid inference.
You told me I blacked out. What the hell happened?
You ingested too much of an intoxicating substance.
Oh my God.
My
God.
date. Well, right now it would be a nice shopping spree with a nice billionaire playboy who get me all the clothes I want.
What?
And then we would get together, just me and him. And I would betray him for my beautiful pudding.
Oh, there it is. That's a perfect first date, Hal.
Now, if we were talking about Ivy, well, that's another story entirely. My perfect first date with them would be just walking in the fields, maybe having a nice picnic in the beautiful view of all the daytime plants. And of course, I'd give Scarecrow some of her toxin to mix in with his own.
Now that could be fun.
See? That could be fun, but you'd never do it, right?
Oh, of course not, Puddin'. Do you think he bought it?
Yeah, he bought it.
So how about you, Ivy? What would your perfect first date be?
She's rustling off in the trees. I can already feel it. We are so connected, her and I. She would be just a magical angel coming down with all of her plants. We'd maybe go to a greenhouse and see how things grow.
That sounds beautiful.
It sounds beautiful. That's wonderful, sure. Dr. Yoon, what is your perfect first date? Really? That? Holy smokes. Catherine, you got a winner there. Or do you have a winner over there? But we'll find out. Catherine, what is your perfect first date?
How about anything where I'm not drugged? How about that? I got nothing. You had a plan. You succeeded in your plan. I'm going to go back to chain smoking again. And yeah, you did it. You did it. I hope you're happy.
Oh, speaking of doing it, Dr. J, I'm a huge fan of that stick in the mud, Dr. Catherine Hoffman Yoon. What would she say is the perfect sexual intercourse? Well, obviously, I can't answer that one. It's addressed directly to you, Catherine.
Exactly who are these viewers asking these questions?
Concerned fans, we've gotten over 2,200 views across all streaming platforms. They submit the questions to me, I filter out the best ones, and have them ready and raring to go for this beautiful special. We've been planning this for weeks.
Yeah, we
Joy.
got no fucking school for this, dude.
Yeah, school's not nearly as much fun as this.
Joy. So much joy. So what? I don't know. What's the question asking? I don't.
What is the question asking? Who is the best sexual partner you've ever had? Describe your perfect intercourse.
You're going to make me answer that right now.
Well, of course, the viewers want to know.
So which is it, honey?
You know what? I'm. You've already won. Why are you kicking me while I'm down? I'm sure y'all can come up with an answer.
What's wrong, Catherine? Afraid of the truth?
And what is the truth?
Oh, I think you know.
Don't worry about what he's talking about. You know what? At this point, I really don't think you have a valuable opinion here. Just shut up.
What is he talking about? Scarecrow, why don't you just elaborate?
Well, we'd been together for many months. I think she'd been exposed to the fear toxin many times by then, whether directly or secondhand from my personal doses. Oh, the nights we had together. She screamed a lot, but I'd like to think it was pleasure, not pain. Fun times, certainly. I think the best was definitely that rooftop. Out in the night air. The fear toxin wore off quickly, but I always had another dose ready. Oh.
So it was the night that never ended, huh?
A night that never ended.
Oh, yeah, that sounds beautiful.
You know what? He's right. Let's just get it all in the air. He's right. He's right. Thought he was the love of my life. And yeah, so that's all done. Okay? Honey, you and I both know that even though Scarecrow's a little, you could not take him in a fight.
Why don't we test out that theory, shall we?
You know what? I don't care. I don't care anymore. Joker, this is all you. You lead it. If you want a fight to happen, let the fight happen, because I just don't care anymore. All right? All right.
Honey, are you ready for a fight? This is going to be amazing.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it wouldn't be Valentine's Day without a little squabble. Let's have some fun. In one corner, weighing in at 75 pounds of Parker and 115 pounds of man, it's Dr. Yoon! Whoa, there's no need for that kind of language on this show. And of course, his opponent, standing at whatever the hell his fear toxin wants him to stand at. The Scarecrow! Fight!
Dr. Yoon, let's see what you're made of.
And you Dr. Yoon is fighting really dirty.
Oh, here we go. Scarecrow on the rebound. Yeah! It's beautiful.
Do you need that much toxin for him? He's already screaming on the ground, clawing at his face.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I think we have our winner.
I'm gonna call the orderlies to get Dr. Yoon out of here.
Oh, see, there are no orderlies. Is that right, Red?
Yeah.
You
I
good?
have a feeling Dr. Yoon is right where he belongs.
Oh, now that is wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have had a wonderful show, a beautiful show, a show for me and me alone. I've got my Harley.
Well, I wouldn't say that, Ivy, and
I've got my Harley.
well, I mean, Ivy's right.
I've got my freaking Harley.
You've got your freaking Harley.
And of course, Dr. Yoon is currently recovering from an unfortunate fear accident. But we finally know just where Catherine's true heart lies and who Catherine truly is. She is just like us. How fitting. How wonderful. You know, we've always said there's a thin line between love and hate. But there's also an even thinner line between sane and me. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us right here on Dr. J's Big Sexy Valentine's Day Special.
With no sex.
Yes, with no sex. I, of course, am Dr. J, and on behalf of my friends Eric Cartman, Kenny McCormick, Scarecrow, Dr. Catherine Hoffman Yoon, who's not really my friend, but you all know that, and even that dreadful Ivy. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for being here. And it has been a wonderful night.
I'll see you later, Harley.
Oh, you.
People, just shut up! Would you just no? Oh God, go over there! Go slam already! For God's sake, I don't care. Who's that? I don't care. Nobody does. Hey, stop doing that! God, thank God, there's no cameras on this show. It's getting really awful over here.
Maybe you need some of the fear toxin to mellow out, because I know I'm mellowing out right now.
Fear toxin. I'm already insane.
I'm just saying, it's a nice buzz.
Fine, Scarecrow, give me one of the shots.
Here you go, friend.
Oh, that's wonderful. See all these places? Wait. Utopian society. Batman everywhere? Oh God, what are those two doing?
Oh, yeah. Red, you are the best I've ever had.
Oh, no.
Oh my God, you killed Kenny. That's amazing. Teach me how to do that.
Who are you? Robin? Batman? Red and Harley! I don't need to know! This is the end of Dr. J Self-Help! I can't do it! Big Sexy Valentine's Day special over! A new episode next week, hopefully, if I get over this! Thank you so much! Goodbye!